All right, so I told you guys over and over that throughout these videos, you're going to see a common theme running throughout. And that's that most of everything you heard about weight loss, dieting, fitness, it's all wrong. And tonight I got another example that I want to expose. So I'm on the phone with somebody and she's telling me how she's getting fat. And I'm like, how are you getting fat? I know you're at work all day and you're always on your feet. And she said, yeah, but that's the thing. While I'm working, I never get to eat. So when I get home and I finally get to eat, it just turns to fat. And I'm like, oh man, I didn't want to go into a lecture, so instead I'm gonna give you guys the information of why excuse me, that's just completely not true. It's actually the exact opposite. I mean, just think about it. First of all, just logically think about it. It doesn't make sense. If your body doesn't have something that it really needs all day long, do you really think when you finally give it what it needs, it's just going to store it away to be used later? That doesn't make sense. Let's think of it like a bank account. The food that we're using in our body throughout the day, that's like a checking account. It's our spending money. So it's like, you got your debit card, you go get gas, you go get something to eat, you're swiping it, your money comes out of your checking. It's the same thing with our bodies. We eat food, and then if we're walking around, we're moving, anything we're doing, even just pumping blood, our heart's pumping blood throughout our circulatory system. That takes food, that takes calories. So the food that goes into our system, we're using throughout the day for our energy expenditure, just like we're using our checking account. Now, what happens if you get your paycheck and you look in your checking account and you're like, oh, wow, I got still money in my checking account from the last paycheck. I actually got money from the paycheck before that too. You might want to take some of that money and transfer it over into your savings account so you can use that later. It's the same thing with our bodies. If we have more food in our system than we need, more calories, and we're not burning it for energy throughout the day, our body says, you know what? We got more than we need. We're not going to burn this off. We're going to save this because we might need it later. Our bodies don't know if we might run out of food someday, just like we don't know if we're going to go broke and run out of money someday. So our body says, let's take some of these calories and turn it into fat and save it in the fat stores. So that way we could use this energy in a later time when we might need it. The exact same way with food. Wait, I'm sorry. A text message just came in and distracted me. But the exact same way with money. So if we run out of money, we start tapping into our savings account. Same thing with food. If we run out of food in our system and we don't have food anymore and we're still doing things, our body will start tapping into fat stores and using that for energy. So now think about this. You go all day without any food in your system. You have no calories. That means you're going to have to find those calories to burn from somewhere. Guess where they're going to come from? Fat stores. You're going to be burning off fat stores all day. Your body's going to tap into that and use that for fuel. So you actually are going to be burning fat throughout the day. The same way as if you're not getting paid till Friday, it's only Monday, and you got no money in your checking account. Well, if you got money in your savings account, guess what you're about to do? You're going to have to tap into that. It's the same as that principle. Now, at the end of the day, or at the end of the week, when you get your paycheck, you're going to use that paycheck. And anything you don't use, you might shift over. It's the same thing here. At the end of the day, when your body had no food all day, it's not going to say, oh, you didn't give me no food in the day. I'm just in a bad mood. I'm just going to store this in the fat to punish you. It just doesn't work like that. Your body's going to take that food and keep using it for the processes that your body's doing. And if there's anything left over, it will store that as fat. Like that idea of, oh, going to bed with food in your stomach. Yeah, when you go to sleep and you don't do anything for us at night, it might take some of that food that you ate at the end of the day and store that as fat, but it doesn't matter because you burned off a whole bunch of fat during the day when you weren't giving your body those calories. All right, I hope this made sense. If you got any questions below, comment and I'll make sure I try to answer them. Another video coming back tomorrow.